Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Trailmakers Creations by ThatDomGuy. In this episode, we're going to be showing you this guy right here. This is it. This is my latest build. It's pretty cool. I already had someone jack his design and try and put it on the shop as their own. Watch out for the original. You know, it's being built by ThatDomGuy. I'll actually show you the controls in the description. But yeah, as you can see, he's pretty solid. Nice, decent looking Reaper. Take a look all the way around here. He's got a lot of exhaust at his feet and in his body as well, so we get a nice trail of some black smoke when we move. He also has two cannons in his hands, so he does bring death. He is the Reaper, the Harbinger, the Harvester of Sorrows. Alright, let's get inside here. It's pretty well balanced as well. Going down is an issue, but he does fall slowly. So Q controls the head. He can lift his head, drop his head. He's got a servo inside for rotating. The arrow keys up and down will actually bend his arms forward and back. I usually keep them slightly bent forward because when you push forward, his shoulders will rotate back a bit. Now see, this is without hitting the space bar. The space bar will give you a little bit of extra lift. As you can see, those cloud trails there coming out, I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of give it an ominous feel. And using the trailer hinges in the body, right? Kind of give it that floaty material, kind of wraith kind of effect. So hitting the space bar, as you can see, we can get a little bit more lift. He's got a couple of mini thrusters in his chest there, propel you forward. And yeah, you can just stop and turn and hover in the air. You'll fall slowly. Going down, you can use your thrusters. It helps you speed up the descent because it angles them forward slightly. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Left shift. Fire the guns. You can see I like that smoke effect. That's cool. Slowly drops to the ground. Slow yourself down. Get down to the ground. Hover in a spot. Use your arrow keys. Do a little reaping. Hey, hook, death. You're coming with me. Right. Or you can just lurk. Really creepy like. Find a nice little rock outcrop. See if we can put him up on top of this. Put his head down. Put him to the edge a little bit here. Not an ominous sight or what? That's not what you want to see. Hey man, why is there a Grim Reaper in Trailmakers? It's just a video game, man. He's everywhere, I tell you. He's the ultimate superhero, this guy, Mr. Grim Reaper. He can go anywhere. He is death. He has nothing to fear. He is death itself. And now he's got guns. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's the Reaper. Let's attempt to go down to the ground here. Actually, maybe we'll just respawn in on the ground. Ooh, you're coming apart. Alright. So, next thing I'm going to show you. And I think you'll enjoy this as well. I created two catapults. One's a normal range, normal powered catapult. So that's this one here. This is the Mark 1. This one's currently available on shop. Love that soft landing into the build area. Okay, let's repair that. And yes, it is a flaming cannonball, you betcha. So, as you can see here, we got a gun, some sensors, a bunch of fire pots on there, and a pretty wild mechanism on the front here, using some pistons and a couple of those free-spinning rotating servos, and some bent pipes to get a nice catapult effect. So yeah, Q fires. That's about all there is to it. You can't drive, it is mobile. Again, it's just using servos instead of motors or anything like that, trying to keep it authentic siege style. There's also front-mounted guns for anybody that tries to rush your slow-moving siege weapon. So yeah, here's how it fires. Q. And it's got sensors in the gun, so it explodes when it gets close to impact. Hit R again to rebuild, reload your cannonball, and away you go. Steers by the back end, turning. That was easier than trying to put steering on there. That actually seems like something simplistic that they would have done back then. Boom. So that is the Mark 1. It's got some spikes on the front as well there, some flags, a little bit of chrome up top there. That's the Mark 1 version of that. Actually, let's just leave that there. We'll come back over here. I'll show you the Mark 2 version. It's got a little bit more range. Slightly different design. Uses magnets to help propel the fireball. As you can see at the end here. Uses a couple of magnets to help propel the fireball a little further. Uses the same mechanism in the front. Same guns in the front. Just a slightly longer range. Yeah, doesn't look longer, does it? It is. Trust me. Trust me, it is. Let's see, I've compared them. So say from here, ooh, look at that whole thing coming right off the ground. See, that one can go. That one's got some juice. Oh yeah, right on. Gotta love the double whammy, eh? As compared to the Mark 1. Now the Mark 1 does shoot straighter, right? It doesn't shoot as far, but it's a lot more accurate. The Mark 2 is not accurate at all. This thing flies to the left, flies to the right. I actually find that if I get a little bit of gas forward and then hit it, it'll actually try and fly somewhat straight. Nice. But yeah, the best one was that's how I figured out how their trajectory was. The distance, the range. Tried setting up rangefinders with sensors on the Mark II. But the furthest that they sense is 50 meters, and the cannonball goes further than 50 meters, so they're kind of useless. I'll be putting this one, the Mark II, up on the shop as well here as soon as I'm done making the vid. Again, this one has the defense as well on the front. And once you can figure out the range visually, ooh, pretty close. Again, I was moving backwards, moving forward slightly. Give it a go. See how close that is. Ooh. See, I put them like this head to head. And then fired them to see who obviously has the longer range. Really? See, that's what the difference in range. Probably, 5 catapult legs. See? The aim on this thing is horrible. Just horrible. Alright, so we're going to clean this mess up. And I'm going to show you something else. You may have seen this on the shop, because it's been up for a couple days. It is the 6-legged battle bug. Fully aquatic, by the way. I know someone out there likes the colors. So, that's how it runs, that's how it jogs. It's got a couple of different speeds. This is just walking by pushing W. It's just forward. It's got servos for steering. When you hold the space bar down as well, you get a couple of mini thrusters in there that help you give it that little bit boost, which is the way I use it most of the time. Then if you tap Q, a couple of gimbal jets in there will actually give you the light foot effect, so you can run even faster, just barely touching the ground. But that can be fun for trying to fly as well. So we'll do a little repair here, and then we'll just run right off into the water. Space is your underwater thrusters as well. Quick repair there. Usually it's pretty good on those walls. So as you can see, it walks pretty good underwater. Climbs up these straight walls pretty good. Let's see if we can, well, this one here coming out of the wall, we'll probably have to use the gimbal jets to get it up out of the water. There we go. So yeah, he's pretty cool. He's armed as well. He's got a single cannon on his head. Kind of moves like a bug. You just tap either back or forwards. He does these little buggy looking things. Sits up like a praying mantis. Jumps back like he's freaked out. Not really designed to walk backwards. He'll end up busting up chunks of his legs. But yeah, he's fun. And if you can get him in the air with your gimbals, just by holding the space bar once the nose is up in the air, you can actually keep yourself almost neutral buoyant. Come on, come on. Here, let's get the back end off the ground. So just like that, holding the space bar. And just left and right. Flying bug. Alright, let's go into the arena. Bug ball. Not quite enough control for that. Maybe in the next version. Oh, we're gonna flip? Is that what we're gonna do? Okay. Engage gimbals. Fly away, buggy. There you go. Climb, climb. Turn them off. Alright. So yeah, that's a 6-legged battle bug. It's available on the shop. And that's where we're going to wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Some pretty cool stuff. I really like that Reaper that I built. It's had some pretty good responses on the servers. I hope this earned your subscription. Hit that old like button if you want to see anything else. Put it down in the comments section. And we will talk to you guys later.